Look at the background. You know why? I came in a different setting. Same location. Let me tell you where I'm at right now. I'm at the Manoir, the Brasserie Manoir on Saint Jacques. It's 6810 Saint Jacques. It is the only place to watch a game. And it is the liveliest place. Getting ready for the showdown of them all this Sunday. Be there, be square. Don't forget about Thursday Night Football. But this Sunday, the game year, the San Francisco 49ers against your Dallas Cowboys. And I'll be here to call all the action. And I might get joined by somebody. You never know. You never know. Here's the thing. That's the thing about the game. You never know. So what are we up to tonight? We're up to the New York Giants, the New York Football Giants. You know what? I was thinking about doing this game in New Yorker tonight. You know what I mean? Come on, Eli. Your mother's a whore. Come on, Eli. That kind of thing. All New York tonight. Against the Seattle Seahawks. By the way, shout out to my base brother out there in the Van City. The Seattle Seahawks, the most popular team in Vancouver, and I'll tell you why, because they do absolutely nothing in Vancouver and they have no life. Get another team, Van. Here's the thing. They don't care. Plus, they got the Kraken now, so they're going to beat up on your Canucks. What are they going to do, Vancouver? Nothing. Eli Manning sits back in the pocket. We're at a first down and 9. Gets it out to the flat. Very, very good tackle by the safety. Here's the thing. Seattle's one of those teams that are deceptively either good or deceptively either bad. They can go either way. The Giants are a team in the free fall right now. I've been saying it all year. New York Giants were the ones that started all this garbage by not paying Saquon Barkley. And that started not paying premier running backs in the league. And for some reason, everybody in New York told himself that their quarterback of the future was Daniel Jones, and that's who the franchise should be based on. And as you know, it ain't happening. So we're running the ball up the middle. We got a short run for about 3. Hey, Saquon's out the game. A few offensive linemen's out the game. Listen, injuries all over the New York Giants. It's not looking good for them. They got off to a kind of okay start, I guess. A lot of expectations in New York this year with all the money they spent on Daniel Jones and all the money they didn't spend on Saquon Barkley. They thought they were going to be a much better team than they were. Goes out to the flat. Daniel Jones for the first down, a little late hit out of bounds. The Giants are fired up, kids. New York is rocking right now, but it always rocks in New York like that for about 20 minutes. Take it from me. And all about New York. They're going to be crying in about 2 minutes. Believe me. In about 2 minutes, you're like, come on, Eli, you got it. And 5 minutes after that, Eli, I hate you and your mother. I hate you and the mother, Eli. You make me sick. First and 10, Giants. Giants are moving the ball. The game first started, and the Giants are moving the ball. Eli under center. I formation. We're going to play action to the running back. He scrambles out of bounds. Here's one thing that Eli does give you. He does give you legs. Eli will run the ball, and he will keep plays alive on his feet. Now, as we all know, that's very important in the NFL these days. Another reason why a lot of people are afraid of quarterbacks with a little bit of color in them because they're known to run. But listen, let's just face it. In this day and age in the NFL, your quarterback has to be mobile. You have to be mobile in there. The I'm gonna try again. The pocket passer in the NFL is a dying breed. And listen, you got to be able to move those feet, which Daniel Jones is doing right now, keeping the play alive. Over to the 40, to the 30, scrambling, leaps over the defender. He's got to watch out for that 7-yard gain. So it looks like we're at and he hurt the defender as well. Looks like we're at about a 3rd and 3. Listen, Geno Smith, Daniel Jones, those are the 2 things these quarterbacks are going to give you in the game. They're going to keep plays alive with their feet. They're always a threat to run, and it keeps your defense unbalanced. It's just one of those things that's going to happen during the game. Your defense is not going to be balanced because at the end of the day, Daniel Jones can take off at any time. So I think we have a knee to the head of the defender. Listen, with concussion protocols in the league, we got to watch out for all of that. We know that people in the NFL and these kids watching the game now, concussions are a real thing, and he's coming off the field, and he is definitely hurt. His bell was rung, so to speak. Okay, here's where the Giants have to make this a game. They have to stay on the field and convert third downs, especially the short ones. So we got a 3rd and 3. Daniel Jones is in the shotgun. They draw up the middle. short of the first down by about a yard. I'm okay with that play if they knew that they were going for it on fourth down right now. If not, I do not like that play. If you're gonna run, let Daniel Jones run. At least you're gonna keep the secondary from coming in and playing tight. But as I said, the Giants had every intention of going for it on fourth down. They're keeping the offense on the field, and then it's a good play because in their mind, you run for the first down. We know we're going for it anyway. By the way, Saquon Barkley was on the sidelines right now with a sexy hoodie. That's how you know that brother's making real money. Pressure up the middle, ladies and gentlemen. The Giants do not get it. From where listen, the lineman's giving them a really good spot right now, but I don't think he can give him the first down, and it doesn't look like he's going to. So the Seattle defense stands packed, ladies and gentlemen, and it looks like on the big first play of the game, they have stopped the New York Football Giants on first down, and New York's doing that play that Philly does. Now, there's a lot of controversy about getting, and I'll tell you one thing that didn't work about that play. There's a lot of controversy about the quarterback lining up in the backfield, having a running back, having a fullback push him towards the first down. Obviously, this is made possible by Philly, who invented this play, but the difference is Jalen Hurts actually runs for the first down. Daniel Jones was looking for his backs to actually carry him, and Daniel Jones knows better than that. Daniel Jones, over his career, has been very, very successful on fourth down, running the ball himself. But on that play, it looks like he was just waiting for his running back and his fullback to carry him. And what does that do? Look at Pete Carroll. Pete Carroll's on the sidelines right now, fired up. It's firing up the defense. And that's the last thing you want. Listen, New York's at home. You want to get off to a good start. I get that. But something's going on with the league where teams are not taking the points. Take what they give you. Take the 3, move on from there. Let's move on. At least we got 3 out of it. Now you got nothing. Bupkis. Nil. Nada. Rien. Kaput. And do. And now you're on the sideline feeling bad about yourself. Why? Because you should have been more of a man. Speaking about being more of a man, we're going to be joined at halftime by you know who out there in Vancouver. Speaking of man, the Dallas Cowboys manned up. I know you were waiting for me to talk about it. I wanted to talk about it because nobody's talking to me. Usually the Cowboys lose. I can't get rid of people. It's call after call. You ain't no guru. You ain't no true champ. I got Smitty telling me I'm stealing his music. I got Hamburger telling me I ain't no. Everybody's clam chowder. I know it's soup season. By the way, do yourself a favor. Go down to your farmer's market, get a butternut squash. It's butternut squash season, and also a sweet corn season. I think I'm going to make myself a corn chowder this weekend. Nice, warm corn, but I can't. Oh, no, I can this weekend. But for some reason, somebody told everybody that it should get hot again this week. And we're back up to 27 degrees. I'm not ready for that. It's October, baby. I'm ready for it to settle down. I'm washing the duvets and the big, thick blankets so I can cuddle on the couch. You know what I mean? I know I got to do it alone with a pillow and all of that, but it's still fun when you got the thick blanket, no? I did it last night, and as much as you watched the show, no, I watched Forrest Gump. But I was cuddling with myself. Run, Forrest, run. Somebody should have told that to Daniel Jones. Run, Daniel, run. He's running now because, you know, everybody in that stadium in New York is running their mouth now. Forget about it. This guy, we gave this guy money for what? You know what I'm saying? I hate this guy, Daniel Jones. What does he sound like? He went to Stanford, this guy. He went to Princeton, this guy. He's a quarterback for my team. Get out of here. Get out of here, Daniel Jones. You make me sick. Get off the field. Relax, New York. It's only one drive. We're setting back up on their own 27. Oh, here's the early tackle by the Giants defense. By the way, in fantasy world, oh, you're going to hear about it at halftime. I'm up by 5 points, and they got Walker ringing against me today. Wait a minute. Timeout. They're saying that he wasn't down. They're calling this a touchdown. I don't need this. They're saying Walker has a 60-yard touchdown because nobody touched him and he didn't touch the ground. We got to take another look at that, officials. I don't know what's going on right now. Why is everybody trying to beat up on the Guru with a 73-yard run? That, well, we can call that a day for me. Pretty sure the phone's going to ring at any moment. So we're looking at, he went down. Look, the right knee hit the defender. I didn't see any arms go down on the field. Kids, I think we may have 6 points on the board. I'm looking for something on his body to touch the ground. Look, his hand touched the defender. His knee touched the defender. Oh, what did I tell you, people? What did I tell you, people? At any moment, the phone was going to ring, and the officials are taking a look at it right now. But obviously, I'm on the phone with you know who. I told you it didn't take more than 3 minutes for him to call. The officials walking around right now. They're reviewing the play. We're going to call this play day right away. We're talking about a 73-yard run because nobody cares about Daryl. I don't know why. He's just a guru. He just wants to be here for your people. Here we go. Let's go, Zebra. Stripes is making the call right here. We're going to do it live with this idiot on the phone. He rolls over. Okay, I'm going to get off the phone right now because I don't want to hear what happens if Stripes gives me the wrong call. We'll see you at halftime, sir. Okay, he's the epitome of kick somebody while he's down. You know what I mean? Like nobody cares about me. That's the way the world works in a nutshell. But for right now, it looks like we got 6 points on the board for Seattle. And this is I've been saying it to you every day during this podcast. Never give up on your dreams and never give up. Never, ever give up. And this is the reason why. Kids that are playing football today, keep your legs moving. Play to the whistle. When you play to the whistle, you can get up, run, and get a touchdown. But don't assume that you're down because life told you you're down. Get up. Take your own spice of life. Take your own piece of life. Talking about piece of life, if you come down to the Manoir here before October 11th and buy yourself a King of Beers, you know what beer I'm talking about, you're going to enter a draw to win tickets to the Super Bowl. And I want you to go to the Super Bowl. Super Bowl this year is in Vegas, Las Vegas, Nevada, the home of sin. Shout out to the Beige brothers and his Raiders. Not a good weekend for the Raiders. Jimmy Garoppolo might be supermodel pretty and dating a porn star, but he's not getting the job done on the field. Big victory yesterday. By the way, we're going to talk about it at halftime. A lot of comeback victories. And if anybody's watching out now, who gave the Fountain of Youth juice to Khalil Mack yesterday? 6 sacks in one game. I heard at one point during the game, he tackled a cheerleader, a towel boy, a water boy, and a security guard. But they didn't count those as sacks because the people he hit were Caucasian. If they were brothers, everybody would have been like, hey, what are you going to do? Khalil Mack hit everything that existed on the field yesterday. What a game. What a game. Couldn't single block him, couldn't double block him. And by the way, everybody wrote him off. Everybody was like, Khalil Mack, who? Khalil Mack was, my mans. My mans. I'm still in the game. I'm still here. All right, official coming back with the call right now. Kenneth Walker was down. No points for you, sir. No points for you. Geno Smith back in the shotgun, coming out, goes to the flat. Listen, I'm not going to say that I'm not suspect right now, considering the fact that I'm only up by 5 points, and that would have essentially ruined my day. But odds are not in my favor today. I just got to be honest with you. I just got to be honest and real with you. Odds aren't in the Guru's favor. Wait a minute. Is Walker coming off the field? Ooh, don't talk so quick. Sacked by the Giants. Listen, okay, momentum swings, guys. We talk about this all the time. Thibodeau, the New York Giants top rated and top defensive lineman, gets to the quarterback. Look, Walker's off the field. I'm not wishing bad on anybody. I think he can be frustrated and mad, but I'm not wishing bad on anybody. But if he doesn't come back in the game, I'm going to tell you as a guru right now, I'm not upset. I'm not mad at you. I feel you, brother. Walk it off. Go do you. In fact, do you for the rest of the game. You know what I mean? Do you for the rest of the game. Just don't come back with the fury and the thunder of like black man resentment and all that. We muffed the kick. Oh, Giants. Oh, Giants. He muffed the kick. There's a pile right now. Giants are saying they have the ball. It's on their own 34. He muffed the punt. Listen, when a team is playing from behind and they're in trouble, these are the kind of things that get you in trouble out here, kids. These are the kind of things that they'll mess with you. And right now, Seattle kicked the ball. He muffed the punt. And look, they'll be back in deep in their deep on their side of the field. You want to hope for New York Football Giants to get the ball back right now, guys. I don't know what to tell you. What's going on with this game? So kind of a messy start to the game. Kenneth Walker's upset though. Kenneth Walker walked off the field. I hope he's not injured. I'm not wishing an injury on anybody. But if your boy stays out the game, I wouldn't be upset about that. By the way, speaking of a game, the servers that are here for the game today, the greatest servers in Montreal. You got fast, friendly, reliable, beautiful service with a smile all the time. And I'm telling you what, even though they don't charge you, even though they don't put it on your bill, the love is free here. The love is free at the Manoir. It'll never show up on your bill. By the way, to everybody out there, please make sure you're sharing this podcast. Make sure you're clicking the like button. Make sure you're hitting the bell for notifications. Make sure you're out there, guys. Ooh, text message from you know who. Uh-oh. 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 Somebody's a little upset right now. Sorry about that. Again, here we go. Everybody's taking time to call the guru now. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Okay, so listen, a bit of a messy start to this game. Listen, these are two teams that, listen, I'm not going to lie to you. As a guru, I picked Seattle coming out this year to actually win the West. I think they have what it takes to actually be competitive against the 49ers this year. I like what they put together, and I'm not mad at them. I'm not mad at them. Let me get some, you know what? Now that I got this, let's do a little bit of this. Let's do a little EQing on my voice. See if it helps. You know what I'm saying? Bring up those mids and that bass. Let me how you doing, baby? You good, mama? I put a little bass in my voice. Hold on. It's me, the board certified fantasy football guru. I don't know if it's going to translate to you, but I put a little EQ on my voice. Listen, some of us need help, okay? Some of us are naturally what they call beautiful. I am. It's not the point. But some, you need a little help. You know what I mean? Oh, no. Okay, Schmitz, offensive lineman for the Giants, is off the field. Giants got the ball back. Listen, Giants are getting hurt all up and down the field, kids. All up and down the field. They've really got to watch that. They are getting hurt everywhere. So here we go. Daniel Jones, again, looking down the field, sees nobody, takes off with the ball, gets to midfield. Listen, these are the kind of broken plays that the Giants are going to depend on to win this game. Here's the problem, though. The more Daniel Jones does that, kind of the scarier it is for him to get injured. As we know, scrambling quarterbacks, and listen, the Giants are one injury away. I mean, with the way they're depleted right now, the way they're getting beat up right now, they're one injury away from really having a problem on that football team. Bobby Wagner, 54, still out there. Bobby Wagner, one of the great linebackers in the game, always in the play. He's never out of a play. Daniel Jones in the shotgun, or let's say the pistol. 5-step drop. Goes to the sideline. Oh, hit his tight end. Okay. Waller, shout out to, again, my base brother and his Raiders. Waller came over to the Giants this year from the Raiders to be a difference maker on this team. So far, not getting the ball to him, and I don't understand why, because Waller is one of the preeminent tight ends in this league, and if you get the ball in his hands, good things will happen. But you just have to get the ball in his hands. That's just the way he works. 5-yard drop. Oh, defense. Nobody saw the corner blitz come off, and he had dead to rights with Daniel Jones and Witherspoon. Witherspoon's one of those defensive backs that is also a pass rusher that gets in there, and he came unblocked. Those are the things that make you hold your breath and get scared a little bit. By the way, kids, obviously, we're in Montreal, Quebec, Canada. I want you to know we have the hockey game on right now. Les Habitants de Montréal, your favorite Montreal Canadians. And they tied the game up against the Toronto Maple Leafs, which works for me because, as you know, in Montreal, when it comes to hockey, we hate Toronto. We pretty much hate Toronto, but everything. I don't hate Toronto. Let me tell you something about Toronto that nobody talks about, but we got to get out there. Whether you like it or not, you got to tell the truth. By far, and we're talking North America. I'm talking Atlanta. I'm talking Chicago, New York, Philly, Los Angeles. Per capita? Maybe. Best looking black woman on earth. I said it. I'm going to put it out there and I'm going to stand by it. Don't believe me? Wait till August next year. Do yourself a favor. Go to a Caribana. Go to a Caribana in Toronto for 3 days and come back and tell me your life has not changed. Tell me you don't look at dark berry nectar the same way. Now I'm going to put it out there. I'm not afraid to say the real things that you need to hear. When it comes to the Dot and the sisters, oh yeah. So here we go. Giants on their heels again. Came up with the punt. Look, this is a game that looks like it's going to be a bit messy unless somebody takes the reign, but it also looks like a game that can break out any second. So when you look at a team like Seattle at any moment can get that offense going. Geno Smith has a motor. Geno Smith was the comeback player of the NFL last year for a reason. Because Geno Smith gets the job done. And that was another player that everybody wrote off in his career. Everybody said Geno Smith was done. But Geno Smith came back and won the comeback player of the year and proved everybody wrong. And listen, watch out for him. Some teams you can't leave hanging around. Like the Giants. If the Giants have a chance to put points on the board, don't you think right now they would like those 3 points? Don't you think right now they would like those 3 points? And in the early part of the game, when you're just trying to establish yourself, they go for it. I do not like that call at the beginning of the game. As you all know, we got a word here. It's called relax. We're going to relax. Obviously, they didn't. Obviously, they put themselves in a predicament, and they got no points on the board now. So all I'm saying to you is, at the beginning of the game, everybody calm down and just put points on the board. Don't go being a superhero. You know what I'm saying? Save that for the brothers like me. I fight crime every day. I'm what they call a crime fighter. All right, so here we go. A betting line right now. I think the under in this game was 38. Looking pretty good. I would have took the under for sure. In this game. Yep, so John Adams is hurt. Okay, so it wasn't Walker that walked off the field. It was Adams. Jamal Adams, one of the premier safeties in the game. Okay, Geno Smith back in the shotgun. Fakes the handoff. Rose out. Short dump to his tight end. Good for 8 yards. Listen, these are the plays that you're going to have to do. A little dunk, a little dipping and dunking doesn't hurt anybody. A little dipping and dunking never hurt anybody. I'm okay with it. I don't have a problem with it. I'm not mad at that. Seattle knows right now. What's important for right now is them just to get off the ball. Get off the ball and make it happen. Listen, so we're going to talk halftime about the officiating and the Kansas City Chiefs. Geno goes for it all. He sees a man downfield, goes for it. We got some yellow on the play. Listen, don't cheat. You will get caught. And I think we have another flag on the play as well. Listen, let's keep it real. At the end of the day, you got to go down the field. We have 2 fouls on the field. We have an offensive holding and we have a defensive pass interference. They negate each other. Let's do it all again. Let's make it happen all over again. So here's the thing. Life is give and take, my friends. Sometimes you get a little bit. Sometimes you take a little bit. Right now, they took a little bit. Take those bad boys off my ears for a minute. You know what I'm saying? I want to hear life right now. So listen, what I like about that play too is Geno Smith was willing to go downfield. He was willing to sacrifice it for the team. He looked downfield. He looked sharp. It just looked like, listen, one grab slightly on the arm. Let these guys play football. You know what? I didn't. Troy said, I got to listen to Troy. By the way, anybody listening to the game right now, the very talented Joe Buck and Troy Aikman are calling the game. For those of you that don't know, Troy Aikman is a 3-time Super Bowl winner and champion with the Dallas Cowboys. Part of the triplets, along with Emmitt Smith and Michael Irvin. Deal with it. So another slight limping. Listen, there's some hard hitting in this game because players are just walking off the field, and it looks like people are getting banged up already. Those are some of the things that happen during the game. You're going to get banged up. Injuries are part of the game, guys. I'm dealing with it now. Shout out and get well soon to the great Trayvon Diggs. We're with you, brother. We love you. We want you back soon. We want you back healthy. So here we go. Down and distance is 1st and 10. We got a handoff up the middle. Nothing out there. Yeah. And a flag on the play. Bring it back. You know what? That's every time. But I'm going to do this. Every time Walker gets the ball, how about you hold, you hit him early. How about we let him get, like, let's say, to be nice, because I don't want to act like he's not going to get anything. How about give him 35 yards today? That's all I asked for, 33 yards. Holding on the right guard, they were pulling outside. Didn't get out fast enough, so we grabbed his man, and, his boy was getting into Geno. So sometimes a hold makes sense. Obviously, holding is part of the game, but sometimes a hold is what you need to make sure your team's going to be all right. Not mad at that. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm really not mad at that. All right, here we go. Geno Smith under center decides to come back in a shotgun. 1st and 20 because they move back. I'm looking for a draw right now. I'm feeling draw. We had footsteps on the right side of the field. It looks like the Giants were offside, but I don't know if he was pulled off. He may have been pulled off. Look, like I said at the start of this game, it's a very messy game, guys. Stripes with the call. False start on the offense. Listen, these offenses are sputtering right now. But listen, there's 2 good defenses on the field. You can't blame them. You can't say it's them. There's 2 good defenses on the field. Nobody's got their footing under them. So, look, it's going to be messy for the next little while. You know what? I'll tell you what, though. The officials in this game are calling it time close. They're calling it kind of close. I don't really know if I saw anything just now, and in my mind, they're calling it kind of close. All right, Geno Smith lined up in the shotgun, empty backfield. We got a first and forever. So gets flushed out. Giants get to him, avoids the sack, goes downfield and finds a completion to his tight end. Tight end gets outside. Look at this. We got a flag on the play. Looked like a holding in the secondary. And I really hope it's not because they're bringing it back. Wow. I think as the tight end was trying to get outside, there was a slight hold on one of the receivers. They're looking at DK. Could have been big old DK. And listen, DK is a big body out there, so if he's going to put hands on you and he got them hands, yeah, DK. DK Metcalf it is, my friends. So there it is. Yeah. As his tight end was trying to get it. And listen, Debo put 2 hands on him. Them is man hands. Them is real man hands. So there we go. Oh my gosh. If you're the Giants right now, what are we looking at? It's 1st and 20. I see 2 runs coming up just to get them a little field position. But no, they go to a little bubble screen outside. Oh, nice tackle in the open field by the DB with the Giants. Listen, he was out there on the island by himself. If the receiver would have got past him, he had a lot of daylight. Great tackle. I prefer to run the ball, soften him up a little bit. Bubble screen would have did the same because the blitz did come. And look, the DB knew he had to make that tackle. There's nobody to give him out. Great tackle by the DB on that play. That'll bring up a 2nd and 18. Okay, so there we go. A little dinking and dunking. A little dinking and dunking. My kind of football right now. Nobody's coming out the backfield. I'm not mad at that. But here's the thing. I need the Giants to put some points on the board. I don't want to establish a running game. You know what I mean? I want these bad boys at bay. You know what I mean? I want to believe in my dreams. Is that so wrong? Is that so much to ask? Is that so wrong? All right, 3rd down. They scrapped back. They brought it to a reasonable 3rd and 8. Makeable down in distance to try and keep this drive alive. I'll tell you one thing, too. Geno Smith, the pocket collapses, gets it outside, makes the completion for Metcalf. Listen, Metcalf is a big body. That is a great play, and I'm going to tell you why. It's a great play because it keeps the defense on the field. And what do you want to do with a defense right now in a game that's this close? You want to tire them out. So they keep the defense on the field. They keep the drive going. Great play by Geno Smith, especially because the pocket collapsed. It looked like they were jumping in there to go grab him, and he just made it a bit outside. Wait a second. Stripes just came out. I believe it was a penalty on Metcalf because he went out of bounds and came back in. Or they're checking to see if he did. He did. DK Metcalf stepped out of bounds. Obviously, you know, if a receiver steps out of bounds, he cannot be the first receiver to touch the ball. That's what happened. They're going to bring him back and negate the 1st down. Wow. This game that was messy just gets messier. This first quarter looks like a bad marriage right now. It's just messy. Nobody's communicating. Nobody's talking to each other. Everybody's just fighting, and everybody wants out. So they took the penalty and made it 4th down, so it's 4th and 8. Oh, Giants almost got in there. Good punt last time up. Giants muffed the punt. But, yeah, fair catch on the 14. Look, I don't know what to tell you guys. I don't know what to say to you. I'm trying to figure this out myself. But this is a very messy first half of football. And for two teams that are struggling, you can tell why they're struggling. They can't get the offense together. They're sputtering. They don't really know what's going on right now. They're not communicating with each other. I don't know what to tell you. I can honestly say relationships are like that. All right? Don't be a relationship like this football game. Communicate with the other person you're with. Talk to them. Tell them how much you care. Tell them how much they mean to you. Don't let it sputter. Don't let that miscommunication come and then you're both on the wrong page and then nobody moves forward. You just move backwards like both teams in this game. I told you coming into this game, this is going to be one of these games. Ugh. And I was right. And with a total score of 38, listen, right now they could have made the score 32. And it shows you how important taking points are at the beginning of the game. I know you're at home. I know you want to make a statement. I know you want to get there and do something, but let's be honest. Take the points, people. You need the points at the beginning of the game. Speaking of points, I want you to take something here. If you come to the Manoir, we have a football menu here, my friends. On this football menu, we have everything that you love. We have wings, my friend. We have submarines. We have pizza. We have all your favorites. All of your favorites. Yes. I'm going to look at one of the servers here. I'm just going to give him the sign like this. The X sign means chicken wings. Because your boy's getting chicken wings. Right there. It'll be halftime and chicken wings for your boy. I'm going to tell you something about the chicken wings here. There's some of the best chicken wings in the city. And Adam the Jed was supposed to be here tonight. He will be here Thursday night. He went to the Nas concert. Because for some reason, he actually believes he's from Queens. And I think somewhere in his mind, he believes he might be Nas's brother. So he's out there with Nas World. He's out there. Whose world is this? It's his. Absolutely, my friend. Extra hot, extra Frank's. Extra Frank's hot sauce, my friend. You know what? Some people in their wings, right? They serve you 3 dips here. They give you barbecue, they give you ranch, and they give you the hot sauce. I'm a hot sauce guy. I'm a hot sauce guy. I like it hot. I'm a hottie. I like it hot. Ranch, I do not understand on the wing. And barbecue, unless it was made by somebody named Bertha or Bubba, I'm not looking at it. First down throw by the Giants. They come off the 15 and they get a first down. Again, Dinkin and Duncan. That's the way you want to do it. What you want to do in a game like this is keep the defenses on the field as long as possible because it's a war of attrition. You want them tired by the fourth quarter. And listen, 3 points would have made a difference in this game. It looks like any points you get are going to make a difference. I would suggest that any team that's in scoring position, I don't see anybody taking chances and go for it today. I think they may have learned the first time, and I think they might have realized that they in truth, they just have to start. They have to start bringing it down a little bit and taking the points that are given. All right, first down. Daniel Jones fakes the handoff. Pocket collapses. They get to him, and there's a sack, and the ball comes out. It's a fumble, and it's a recovery by Seattle, and he's still up, and they're inside the 10-yard line, ladies and gentlemen. What have I been telling you? You knew it was coming. You saw the rating on the wall. You saw it was out there. Daniel Jones couldn't take the pressure. The pocket collapsed. He tried to get outside. As he was getting outside, strip fumble, recovery, and he almost ran it in for a touchdown. That's over a career. Let's be honest. In Daniel Jones' career, he has to be among the top in quarterbacks for interceptions and fumbles and just turnovers. Not lucky at all. So he got outside. He thought he was going to make it out, kept his head downfield, but did not protect the ball. What's going to happen? What's going to happen? Everybody goes ball searching, and they found it. Now, why is the guru not happy? What area are we in right now? For Seattle, the biggest target in football, DK Metcalf, I want to fade. But they got one of the best running backs inside the 10-yard line in the NFL. And they just handed it off to him, and he got stopped short. I like it. It makes me feel good when that happens. I do not need my fantasy team in any more trouble than they're actually in right now. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. It's the first quarter's over. I'm going to be back in a few. Don't leave. Wait a minute. We're going to stay here. They're going for it, actually. I'm going to cut the camera off, but I'm not going anywhere. Even though you might see a blank screen, don't go anywhere. I'm not going anywhere, kids. Geno Smith got flushed out the pocket. Pocket collapses. He gets outside. He goes to the end zone. DK Metcalf, I told you, big target in the end zone. Go to what got you to the dance. DK Metcalf, touchdown off of Daniel Jones turnover. Just that fast. What is the good part about that? The ball did not get touched by Walker. I'm going to have a round of applause for that. And that's the way the first quarter comes to a close. And if there's anybody watching right now, it should be the San Francisco 49ers. With a defense like this and a scrappy football team, I'm telling you right now, I'm staying with my pick for Seattle and West. I'm going to take care of the San Francisco 49ers on Sunday. Don't worry about that. Seattle just has to worry about what they're going to do after that. That's it. All right, now, beautiful people, the guru's not going anywhere. Stick here. I'm here for the whole game. We're getting joined at halftime by the sidekick from the Manoir in the heart of downtown Montreal. It's your boy, the board-certified fantasy football and all sports guru. This is Brothers Talk Ball. End of the first quarter. Seattle 7, Giants 0. Thanks, girl. You ever gonna jump on the camera one day? Yeah, absolutely. And I am back, you crazy kids. And guess what I have? Look at that. A tasty beverage. So come down here and have a beverage with me. I'm getting out of my summertime drink. This is my summertime drink, as everybody knows. A little TQ and grapefruit. Never hurt anybody. I'm getting my vitamin C in because I want my vitamins. It's that simple. I'm into my vitamins, boys and girls. Okay, so the Giants elected to take it out of the end zone and then got a personal foul after. So they got to about the 23, and then they're half a distance from that because of the personal foul. And now, again, they're starting off with horrible field position inside the 10. Daniel Jones, again, flushed out of the pocket, has to run for his life. Runs for a short 3-yard line, 3 yards. And look, here we go, man. What can I tell you? Rough start for the Giants. And I'm going to say the next plays in New York. I'm going to tell you something right now. This guy, Daniel Jones, forget about him. He's an idiot. He's stupid. He makes me sick. I wish he would die, this guy. Okay, all of a sudden, okay, second down. Do something, Daniel. Go ahead. Do something. What are you, stupid? Second and 8. What is he doing? He runs the ball. Oh, my God. He runs the ball. Are you serious? We're losing by 7 points. You run the ball. This guy makes me sick, this guy. I can't take this guy. All of a sudden, you're going to tell me Daniel Jones is the quarterback that's going to take me and my Giants to the Super Bowl. Are you serious? Third down. Oh, what do you got for me, Daniel? Third down. Huh? What do you got? Oh, roughed up again, huh? Running for your life? Oh, he makes the completion. He falls down. This guy falls down. 31. This guy's wide open. Okay, Breida used to play for San Francisco, or just Breida guy. Like he's some kind of Breida party. He falls down. There's nobody near this guy. There's nobody who's 10 years of this guy. He falls down. Are you serious, this guy? Fucking make me sick to my stomach, this guy. It's so hard to be a Giant, but I can't. I mean, my mother, ever since I was a kid, she got me into the Giants. I love them. I love the Giants. All of a sudden, we go. Come on, Daniel Jones. He runs the ball again. Hey, do me a favor. Why don't you fumble this time like you did last time? You fucking jerk off. This guy's a jerk off. Running the ball for nothing, this guy. You know what? I can't do it anymore. Too hard to talk in New Yorker. Relax. Relax, as we say on the podcast. 2nd and 6, kids. Not that time. Giants go back to the ground game. Get swallowed up right away. Hitting the backfield. Went back another 3 yards. So that means we're going back to another third down and long yardage for the Giants. A position they have literally been in the whole game. They've been playing from behind like this the whole game. And you know why? Because they're not taking time to actually do the things that they're supposed to do to get off the field. So Seattle right now is setting up where they're going to play a bit of zone, which I think is smarter. But up until now, they've just been setting the farm at them and getting in. They got to watch out for a pass interference, though. Okay, sets up in the pocket, 5-step drop, gets flushed out to the side, goes downfield, and just throws it away. And the Boo Birds are out in New York. Hey, nice mustache. Go shave it. Okay, something's going on with society. I don't know what's going on with you men today. Cut it out with these mustaches. They're not nice and they're not cool. First, we had to deal with the hipster beards. Like, you're not a biker, and nobody wants to hear that beard. Now they're doing mustaches with it. Travis Kelce mustache. 4 people in mustache. Come on. What are we talking about, guys? These mustaches look ridiculous. Yeah, I got one, but it's kind of like a goatee. It's just you can't tell because it's blonde down here. We're not going to talk about me right now. We're not going to talk about me right now. Don't talk about it. An eligible man downfield by the Giants. Listen, it's just The Giants are kind of piling on themselves right now. By the way, it is still 2-2 for the Montreal Canadiens and the Toronto Maple Leafs. Sorry, correction, 3-2. There was a goal since the last time I watched, and the goal was for Toronto. But we don't care about that, do we? We don't like the Toronto Maple Leafs here, and we're not worried about them. So here it goes, kids. Sitting right next to me is a plate of the best wings in the damn city. Come down here and get them. They come with the beverage, and it's less than $25. What do you want me to tell you? If you're not here eating wings or a submarine, by the way, my beige brother, if you're watching right now, I'm talking about a Montreal steak and pepperoni sub, something they know nothing about where you're at. With the shredded lettuce and the Italian dressing on it with the tomatoes. Come on, are you serious? What do you have out there? You want a sub out there? What do you get? You get an artichoke dip with fennel seed and palm of hearts. The vegan deluxe submarine classic on a non-toasted bun. Time to come home, okay? Relax. Time to come home. Get out of there. You're healthy now. You're healthy now. Get out of there. I would say go vegan, but I can't say that because you're a vegetarian when you're a kid anyway. Man, though. Man, that's why you're out there. You like that crap, that stupidness. Order a pizza. Yeah, feta, goat cheese, arugula, and white sauce. What that white sauce? Fuck out of here. I get real Montreal pepper. Right here, you want a pizza here? Good old-fashioned Montreal all-dressed pizza. Everybody in Montreal knows what that means. It means pepperoni, mushroom, and green pepper the way your mother intended. The way everybody in life intended you to eat pizza. And we have it here. You want a burger? That's on you. You want a cheeseburger? Same price, and we put the cheese on it. Why? We love you. We love you. We don't just put steak on the sub. We put pepperoni and steak on. You know what? And we give you fries or salad. You know what? Just get down there, especially Sunday. By the way, I'm going to start mentioning people by name all week. I don't care who's trying to run for me. I will mention names all week in them streets. Starting with sidekick at halftime. By the way, in terms of fantasy, everything's going to Guru's Way right now. Let me take a look. Let's just take a little look-see, shall we? Got a message. Looks like the Guru has another double shift. Oh, surprise. Wow. Metcalf up the middle. He's one of those receivers that will go up the middle and pull down anything. He is not afraid of anything. Geno Smith comes right back to start the drive. 17 yards up the middle to DK Metcalf in traffic. And DK did not care. He went up and grabbed the ball. He did not care. So here we go, my friends. 1st and 10, Geno Smith in the shotgun right now. Hands off up the middle for a short game, which is what we want. It looks like the Giants we got a flag on the play. It looks like a hold is going to come back. Giants look like they're content to play the run today, which I think is smart. Yeah, we got a hold is coming back, which I believe is smart. Play the run because you are playing to their strengths. And I don't think, you got Lockett and you got Metcalf out there. Their secondary is kind of suspect, but they got a couple of bodies that can do the job on them. That's the way I say it. All right, so far, we're not going to mention anything about fantasy football. Suffice to say, the Guru's feeling kind of iffy right now. Kind of iffy. All right, here we go. Geno Smith setting up back in the shotgun. We have a 1st and 20 with the penalty bringing them back from their own 27. So Geno Smith back. We got the tailback coming out of we have tailback coming out of the backfield for a short gain. That's kind of what you want to get the ball in the flat, get some blocking in front of them, and try and make something happen. So we got a couple of yards out of that. Just enough for them to get 9 yards. And 9 yards when you're starting off, let's not be kidding, 9 yards when you're starting off at 1st and 20, positive yards. Listen, another thing that happens is you're going to start wearing down a defense. You keep a defense on a field like this, ball possession and time of possession is a big thing in this game, especially with the way both teams are playing. Geno Smith pocket. He threw the ball, deflected off of somebody, caught the ball, brought it for a gain of 4. So no flag for a late hit. Kind of looked a bit late at the end of it, but they didn't call it on him. One of those plays, defender got his hand up, ball came back to Geno Smith, grabbed the ball and took off. So again, kudos on the Giants for giving them a long field right now. But the Giants defense has to step up and get them off the field right now. Geno looks like he's limping off the field though. Ooh, ooh. Wow, he's limping for real. I think they're taking a timeout just to get his leg under him, but no, he's a gamester. It looks like he's gonna get in. Yeah, he's back in. I think he just fell on his ankle as he was going out of bounds. And as many of you know, playing football, when I used to play in the game, I was a double taper. I taped up my ankles twice because I had what they call very sturdy but weak ankles. And listen, I was a power guy. I'm going to come up the middle and hit some bodies. That's just the game I played. Very physical game for what they used to say, guys my size. I pack a lot of wallop. So I had to double tape my ankles. That's just the way I played. Just the way I played. Somebody asked me who I played for, and somebody should mind their own business. Mind your own beeswax. Bees don't make the honey, they make wax. So, yeah, it looked kind of horse colliery, and yeah. Horse collar tackle was a tackle that was made after Roy Williams from the Dallas Cowboys because he was breaking ankles. I think he broke Terrell's ankle and somebody else's in the same week, within a week. All right, 3rd and 13 for the Seattle Seahawks from their own 35. Geno Smith, it's tipped and almost intercepted at the line from the Giants. Thibodeau, their great defensive lineman, got in there. Almost got in there. You could tell by the way Geno Smith threw that ball that he put almost no pressure on his front leg and just tried to sidearm it and was fooling nobody. Thibodeau got his arm out and just about picked that off. Yeah, let's tell the truth right now. Geno Smith is banged up, and he's coming off the field, and he's angry. And right now, I don't know if he's angry. Oh, look at Drew Lock. Drew Lock's like, "You okay? You okay, brother? Should I warm up? Should I warm up, brother?" Geno Smith, man on the bench. Another punt. Ooh, nobody touched it. It's rolling down to the 4-yard line. Look, I said it before. Field position is going to be an important part of this game. And the Giants are drastically losing that part of the game right now. They're backed up to their 2. Oh, my gosh. And listen, when it comes to field position in the Giants in this game, I think they're averaging starting at their own 15. It's going to be daunting to actually win a game when you're starting on your own 15. By the way, Montreal Canadiens got the ball inside their zone. I believe, yeah, it's a power play. We're going to go to the Habs for a second. Toronto comes out, taking the puck down, controlling the puck at the blue line, fires in. You know what? I'm not talking about the Toronto Maple Leafs. The hell with that. It is commercial time. Don't go anywhere. Stay right here. I'll be right back. This is the Guru. And we are back. And I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but the Toronto Maple Leafs have scored another goal against your Montreal Canadiens, bringing the game to 4-2 for the Maple Leafs. Yuck. Absolutely disgusting. I do not like the Toronto Maple Leafs. If you are just joining us, we are in the middle of a very messy and ugly game. Offenses have not done much in this game. Obviously, a turnover has been the difference. Daniel Jones fumbled the ball inside of his 20-yard line. Seattle capitalized to DK Metcalf, and there you go. And we now have a 7-point game. Here we go. Giant field position has been the story of this game. The Giants just can't get off, seem to get any headway with field position, and right now they're starting from their own 2. Breda gets in, gives them 7 yards. Breda's playing, of course, because Saquon Barkley is injured and not in the game. Saquon Barkley, who the New York Football Giants decided not to pay for what reason, nobody knows. Obviously, the backbone and the architect of this football team, but they're just not paying him as such. What are you going to do? Here we go. 2nd and 4, gets it outside. Look, these are the kind of plays that I talk about. March the ball down the field. Daniel Jones, quick out to his right receiver on the right, gets a first down. Now they have breathing room, somewhere to work from. They're not standing on their goal line. There's a little bit less pressure. But here's the thing, a sustained drive, okay? Keeping Seattle off the field right now is what your defense needs as much as your offense, because your defense has been on the field. So 1st and 10, Daniel Jones in the shotgun, goes to the backfield. Looks like we got a hold on the play. We had a jet sweep, but it looked like one of the defenders got a hand on a Seattle player and held him a bit too tight. So I think they're going to bring it back. Again, back to the ugly field position. We're looking at a 1st and 20. You know, that's what happens in the bubble screen. You throw the ball too late, somebody's down the field, and what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Ladies and gentlemen, I have good news to report. The Montreal Canadiens have scored. It is now 4-3 against the Toronto Maple Leafs. Let's go, the Habitant. Very proud of you, boys. You're never giving up. That's why we love Montreal. Here in Montreal, we never give up, my friends. Okay, Stripes have picked up the penalty. So they were calling an eligible man downfield. They said he wasn't. Not telling us why. Again, Damian Lewis, another player getting carted off the field. These teams are getting banged up. I mean, listen, safeties, linemen, everybody's falling off the field right now. So Breda, again, up the middle, gets a yard out of it. Again, Saquon Barkley, other than the Giants logo, sexiest hoodie I've seen in a minute, B. The hoodie was slamming. The streaks on the top of it had that 1970s colors and all of that. Saquon, who could butter up with the hoodie? Just take the Giants logo off. Yeah. If you're watching the game right now and you're looking at the hoodie, I'm feeling it. I'm not lying. I'm feeling it. Here we go. 3rd and 4 Giants. They're going to have to convert here. They want to keep this team off the field. Again, they send a rush. Comes up the backfield. He's wide open. And listen, he has a blocker in front of him. And listen, big gain for the Giants. Big gain for the Giants. This is the kind of things that they need to get that momentum going, guys. They need that momentum going. And listen, these are the things that are going to get them back in the game right now. Here we go. Giants are going to hurry up offense right now from their own 44. And they're going back to the run. Stop for a short game. Listen, I like what the Giants are doing right now. They're putting together a couple of series of play. I don't know why. I'll say it after this play. Daniel Jones gets it outside. Short gain. They're at about a 3rd and 3. For some reason, the Giants jumped in a hurry up offense. Why? Why? Everything they were doing was calculated, cool. They were moving down the field. And why are you rushing? Especially with Daniel Jones. You don't want to put any pressure on this guy. Why are you rushing him? Why are you forcing him to get to the line and bring the play real quick? There's one thing about the Seattle defense is they're not napping. They're not sleeping. They're ready for you. Short down and distance again. We got a 3rd and 2. And the way the Giants are playing, you never know if they can go for it again. Bad snap, but he gets it up. He picks it up, and they got a 1st down. Look, the Giants are putting together a sustained drive, people. The Giants are putting together a sustained drive. This is the way you want to do it, going down the field. Dink and dunk it until you get something happening. Get it happening. No matter what you do, just get the ball happening. So here we go. Bad snap. Daniel Jones kept his composure, picked the ball up the tarp, and got it in there for a 1st down. So Giants coming at the 40-yard line in the I formation. A lot of movement there. Listen, again, the Giants looked like they were going for a trick play. They threw it to the back in the backfield. It looked like he was setting up to throw the ball. Why, Giants? Why, Giants? Everything they have been doing has been working up till now. Why are you changing it? What's with the trickery? Fooled nobody. He stayed at home, jumped up on the play, and now they're in long distance again. And listen, this comes down to coaching. And I think last year, because the Giants weren't expected to be a good team, they got away with this kind of stuff. It's not happening this year. Everybody knows the Giants, they think they're a good team. 2nd and 18, a little dunk. We got 3 yards on the play. Bring it up 3rd and 15. Look, Giants, the formula was working. There was absolutely no reason to change it. The Giants right here have a chance to actually turn this game around, and I'm telling you why. A 1st down here, and you could look at the Seattle defense right now. They're getting a little tired from being on the field for a while, but a 1st down here to keep this drive going and keep this defense on the field is what you need. The Giants want to be serious about this game. They need a 1st down right now. Daniel Jones in the shotgun gets it out. No, why? I mean, a good run by the receiver, but Daniel Jones threw the ball 6 yards short of the 1st down. Why? Give your team a chance to think they can win. Why are you throwing the ball 6 yards before the 1st down marker? Now, the question is, do the Giants go for the field goal right now? Now, here we go guru style right now. I'm not going to say anything because I'm not going to jinx the kicker. Let's just see what happens. Because we're going to go back to that first play of the game right now. Kick is up. And we're good. Now. Long field goal hits. Let's go back to the first play of the game on 4th down. The Giants kicked the field goal. It's a 1-score game. Come on, guys. And he just listen. If that was so close, if that field goal was a woman, you'd be very proud of her right now because that was a little tight. It was a little tight. I'm not gonna lie to you, it was a little tight. Something to be very proud of for the New York kicker. Listen, take what the defense is giving you. If they're gonna give you points, take the points. I obviously I thought again, maybe, just maybe, they were gonna be stupid and go for it again, but they didn't. Common sense prevailed. But listen, man, get in there, people. Get in there. It is a commercial break. It is a 7-3 game. Brothers Talk Bob will be right back. Don't go away. I'll be right back. And we're back, people. Big news: Geno Smith out the game, injury for the quarterback. As we saw earlier in the game, his ankle got rolled over on. He tried to limp back, get on the field, almost threw a pick because of it. But it looks like we have another quarterback change coming in. So Drew Lock, obviously a veteran in the game, one of those mid quarterbacks. But listen, more than capable of getting the job done. On his first play, he rolls out straight down the field. Receiver should have had the catch. Njigba should have had that catch. Njigba is one of those rookie receivers that a lot of people are talking about in the league as being one of the good receivers this year. But look, a game that was messy might get messier. But wait a minute, Geno Smith just got off the bench. It looks like he's going to start throwing the ball around. He's got that competitive spirit, kids. He's like, he's not coming in here and taking my job from me. No how, no way. Drew Lock comes out the pocket, rushes for a first down. These are the things both of these quarterbacks have in common. They can use their feet when they get in trouble. Again, very important in this league to use your feet. We're down under 3 minutes, so it looks like we're in a 2-minute offensive drill. And Drew Lock is manning the helm right now. Empty backfield set up. Drew Lock, 3-stop step, gets it out right away. To the sidelines to DK Metcalf. Look, get the ball into the hands of your best players and things happen. Beautiful things will happen. We just saw DK Metcalf come out and get a reception just now. So here we go. And listen, kudos to the Seattle Seahawks for answering back. The Giants came down, scored. Your back's against the wall a little bit. You're feeling the pressure of them coming, and then you come out and you engineer a drive. Geno Smith is determined, it looks like, to get back in the game. I mean, he's limping. Speaking of limping and getting back in the game, at halftime, if I'm going to be joined by the sidekick, we're going to have a real conversation about Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow needs to stay the hell off the field right now. I don't know what that team is thinking and what they want to do to their premier quarterback, but he just does not look like the Joe Burrow of past years. There's indecision. Every team knows it. Every team's just sending the farm at him, and he's not handling the pressure well. So they're going to have to do something about that. They're going to have to get in there and help their quarterback out, because right now, Joe Burrows and the Cincinnati Bengals are in trouble. Now, of course, they had a very a scrappy game last week against the Rams and got their first victory of the year. Obviously, I wouldn't be talking the same way if they had a won this week. But even still, if they would have lost and kept it scrappy and close, I'm not saying that. But Joe Burrow, guys, like, we're talking about his future. Get him off the field. Think about your future. Think about the kids. What's going to happen to the kids? I don't know. Joe Burrow needs to get on the bench and give him a week or two off to get those nagging injuries, because it seems like those injuries are only getting worse as the season goes on. And by the way, for everybody that says Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills woke up, I'm not convinced yet. You can relax. Let's put a relax on that one. I'm not buying what you're selling right now. At least not yet. Who did turn the page this week and who I am convinced of? Your Dallas Cowboys. I'm going to talk about them too at halftime. By the way, speaking of teams that don't impress me, the Philadelphia Eagles. Look, I want everybody to take a look at the first 5 weeks of the schedule and watch who the top teams are playing, because it gets real after this. But all the teams that are boasting about how good they are, listen, the season's going to change right now. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, your Montreal Canadiens have scored. And is that Josh Anderson? My favorite player on the Montreal Canadiens, by the way. Montreal Canadiens have tied up the game in Toronto against the Maple Leafs, and I'll tell you why they did that. Because they never give up. And you never give up. If your Montreal Canadiens are never going to give up, why would you give up? Because they're out there playing their hearts off for you kids. Because the Montreal Canadiens know if they win, you win. If they're a winner, you're a winner. I'll tell you what, right now, I believe you're a winner. That's just me. Here we go. Drew Lock at helm. 2-minute warning from his own 46. First and 10. Throw goes outside, just a bit outside of the receiver, setting up a second down. Geno Smith, I know he wants to get back on the field, but just relax now. Come back after halftime. Give yourself a bit more time to rest that injury. But listen, Drew Lock is more than capable of getting the job done if need be. And listen, let's face it, don't have a choice now. He's your guy. Back to second and 10 from their own 46. Drew Lock in the shotgun. 3-stop comes out the flat. Gets it downfield to a wide open receiver who dropped the ball. Just missed him. These are the kind of plays in the game that make your team upset. They get you upset. Help your quarterback, especially when I just got off the bench. By the way, Toronto Maple Leafs are in the crease, banging up the goaltender. I'd bang him out if I were you. Go him. Fucking Leaf. Go hang on Queen Street. Third and 10, kids, from the 46. Drew Lock in the shotgun. Drops back. Flushed out. Gets it to a wide open receiver. Is it DK? Actually, it's a tight end. And he's still on his feet. Going down. No tackles. It looks like he got in. Touchdown, Seattle Seahawks. By the way, at the same time that happened. No, I was going to say they scored. It showed a replay. What a touchdown by the Seattle Seahawks. And again, the most important part of it, nobody ran it in. So Noah Fant, I think he went out. On replay, I think he went out at around 15. They're going to look at it. Either he's shorter than or he didn't get in. Oh, no. I think he went out a lot. No, he didn't. Wait. Show me the right foot. It was close. I think he might have stepped out at around 15. I'm hoping that he did. Because the last thing I'm going to want is for Seattle to start at the 3-yard line. They're going to say the knee was down. Fant got down to about the 2. If not, they're going to look at the play. I want it back at the 15. Call me crazy. They're going to take a look at that play. Look. Oh, no. They got him down at the 1-yard line, my contact. Okay, Drew Lock. I'm going to need you, buddy. Drew Lock, I'm going to need you to get off the bench and be the man I need you to be, buddy. I need this for me, pal. I need this for me, amigo. I need this for me, compadre. I do not need the running back with the ball right now. Somebody please help me. Let's go Jerry Maguire on this. And please, help me. No, number 3. Wow. Either score or get out early, but don't do this. Not like this. Drew Lock, I want 2, not 3. Let me see if Walker's even on the field. I don't see 3. I saw a 9. I didn't see a 3 yet. I think I saw Walker. Oh, no. Looks like Walker wants the ball. I gotta watch this happen in slow motion. This is terrible right now. This is when it hurts to be a fantasy football owner, kids. Lock in the shotgun. Go fade. Go fade. You're gonna run up the middle. Run up the middle. Walker gets a touchdown. Just like that. Phone's gonna ring any minute. Story of my life. Let's take a look at the score. A flag on the play. It's going to be a post run flag. Doesn't affect my life at all. They haven't made the call yet. So first they're going to make the call. Then I'm going to be upset. So let's take a look. Here we go. I think Giants are looking for a penalty to actually negate the touchdown, but that's not going to happen. If there's any penalty on the play, it'll be post touchdown. That's for sure. Yeah. 99 in defense, personal foul. 72 of the offense. Penalties offset. Touchdown. So let's take a look. They haven't made the change yet, but here's the thing. I think we all know it's gonna hurt. Them is facts. It's part of the game, kids. Winning and losing. It's part of life. Sometimes you're winning, sometimes you're losing. It's just like boys and girls. Kick is up and the kick is good. We got a 14-3 lead going into halftime. All right, so that's halftime, kids. I'm the guru. I will see you back after halftime. Unless I will be joined by the sidekick, I will see you back after halftime. Monday Night Football is here, Seattle, New York. We'll be right back.